Good morning. We left off yesterday when I had my client application live. Everything seems to be working just fine. So now I'm going to set this up with my website's backend, so I don't need to share accounts. And then I will add the chatbot functionality to that and just access it from the chatbot application. So we're going to want the Amplify Come on, guys. There we go. Whoa. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna want to do this. Yes. Shit. So create new app, add the Amplify stuff, connect to the deployed backend. Yeah. Okay, so connecting to the other backend is going to be really easy. Oh, so you make a webhook so that when the back end updates, then the front end updates. That's nice. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Now, what if I only want to reuse? Okay, so I could just use the same auth which would give this chatbot different functions and data. It's definitely going to be sharing some functions. And coding with Sam is going to be boring when it's back end, because it's just going to be me sitting here trying to think of how I want to do things. I gotta pause my music real quick. Let's just take a look at what I have currently in my active Amplify backend. We've got storage. I feel like I'm going to want separate storage for this guy. Data has page data. Settings. Store information. Yeah, I'm not going to want all of this. And I'm going to want different sets of data. Auth is the only thing I want to reuse, so yeah, I do want to follow this. Is that my cat? I gotta go check for cat, but then I will begin reading this shit. So this will be fun. Not Gen 1, Gen 2, Vue. It has React and Next, but not Vue and Nuxt. Okay. Okay, so now I guess I've decided I'm going to want to keep the front end and the back end separated. So we're going to start with that. This is going to be fun. We're going to make some repos. Am I going to separate? Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, so I'm going to make a new backend. for my original one. It's gonna wipe all my storage. All my data's just test data. Most of it. I'm actually gonna keep this running so that I can copy it over if I need to. I'm gonna call it AMP forward slash not forward slash AMP dash apartments. Gonna be the primary one. AMP dash Nuxt bot. It's gonna be the other one. Let's cd into AMP Nuxt bot first. Get in it. GH repo creates no commits, nothing to commit. And just push it. You have to push some refs. That's because there are no refs. Okay, so now we npm in it. Yes, I know. Package name. We'll leave it because I don't feel like typing that out again, but I'm gonna change that later. We're not on version 1 yet. It might even have gotten 0.0.0. Description. Backend for the bot. Application. Sure, but I'm just gonna end up deleting that. That's just gonna be empty. Keep that. All we need. Yeah. What are my other options here? Oh no, module. Need to add it. Yes. Add folder to workspace. I guess I'm gonna want all three of these. Add them. Okay, so this one only has the package.json. No, didn't come with any git ignore, really? Oh yeah, Amplify is gonna install it for me. So let me do .github has my docs, new site. Alright. How can I not remember npm create amplify at latest? Because they use AMPX for everything else. That'll give me the git ignore I need. Let's split this. Git init, git repo create. Finally got that one remembered. Now this one's 1.0.0. Hopefully this one goes faster because of caching. And we have our git ignore, amplify, package lock, package.json. Everybody's happy here. Git add -a. Git commit -m. It'll get there. Give it a second. What was I doing? npm create amplify at latest. Okay, so that means I'm gonna want to run this. taking a minute. Hey. Let's see if there's anything else I need to do in here. npmrc and amplify.yaml. npmrc is for the front ends. So far, I don't have a backend library yet. Maybe that's what I need to do. But I don't have time for this. Yeah, I'll turn it into a library after I have everything running. Definitely gonna need that. Well, do I need any images in the chatbot? Probably not, so I'll probably only need that in here. Make me a scripts folder. This is for the Angular specifically. I do need this Tinify inject cert. To get TinyPNG to work on Amplify. Package.json scripts, yeah. Yeah, gonna have to do that. Whoops. I don't think I've set up Madge yet, but I'm gonna need that. Okay, so I'll come down here. Split these. Just get app art net slash. There is no main of this guy. This guy has his own package.json. Okay, so to the scripts. No error, no test specified. I love it. That's it. Give me the post install. No, it's not gonna. Oh, that's version. Post version, post install. Yeah, it's this one. So that is right. Yeah, good. Start, no, serve, reserve, don't need any of this, don't need any of that. I will take test circular. So I'm just gonna come down here, copy these. I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want that. I might want this. We're gonna want all these. I don't need relay. But I want test circular, so these guys are both gonna get MPMI-B Madge. Let's see, they both need the login. Reset sandbox will delete the sandbox. Use sandbox will use the sandbox with the profile I set up, and stream the logs. Dev will use. This needs to be replaced with the ID of this application whenever we get there. And then GenGraphQL. Definitely needed. We have all these goodies. Let's save that. Oh, no! Copy these. Close that. Reopen it. Redo all my changes. Have that. Overwrite that. And that's it. Save. It has Madge now. But I do need to update that with the app ID. I mean, for now, I could keep it and just use the other app, but I don't want to do that. That's not what this is about. 11 o'clock. Okay, I think I'm making fine timing. It's only been an hour. 30 minutes, whatever. What was I doing? I want to check out this. Package.json scripts, yeah. Let me... tsconfig is in here. What is this package.json? Like, why does it even need this? I don't think it does. Well, yeah. Maybe it doesn't because I have type module in here. Is what I would hope. Like, this is just an override. And I could just get rid of this. But I don't know if that's accurate. So I'm gonna try that on a different project. Any editor config files or anything? No, pretty bare bones. tsconfig, tsconfig. Styles, Angular updates, don't care about any of that. Dependencies. Okay. Let's figure out who gets what. Start with apartment. Pretty sure it's gonna get anything back end, which is we're going to install. Got to make sure it's saved. I wonder why it's open twice. I'm just gonna close that. We're gonna install the last line. Tinify Square. Papa. Wait. No, Papa's in the front end. PNG, JS, and probe image size. There be my backend dependencies. Let's see. Let me also add a folder. So I have a chatbot. Apparently not on my PC right now, so repo clone artmint slash, I need to remember the name. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Gotta remember the name of the repo. I haven't touched it in a minute. It'll be down all the way at the end. GPT chatbot. Nice and easy. And I don't think I'm going to go over this because I'm just going to be implementing this in the Amplify backend, so we'll just get there when we get there. And now I can add a folder to the workspace. That one. What was I doing? Oh, I wanted to see what its dependencies were so that I can go to the Nuxt chatbot and give it an npm I open AI. So that it doesn't feel left out. Come back here. I know for a fact I'm gonna need I already gave it Madge. It didn't get pop apart, so we don't need that. So let's do client cognito identity provider. Where do I use that? I know I use it. Well, you know, I'm just gonna remember that I didn't install that and see where, if there's an error, then I'll come back to it. Definitely gonna want at types slash AWS Lambda, at types slash PNG.js, at types slash probe image size. npm run all I think was for the front end application, and also I should note that I now use npm run all too. and cross replace. I feel like cross E and V too. Just cross replace. Cross E and V was for my Webpack config. Close that. I'm gonna save those in my docs. I'm gonna have to update all of this. So install the types for that. Let's see what this guy. Did I get npm run all or cross replace? I didn't. I just want them to be noted there as dependencies that I use. Okay, now figure amplify, set secrets, set to node 20 LTS, create that branch, configure previews. Okay, save that. This GBT chatbot needs an update for his package.json. Let's get that done real quick. What? Oh, this is GPT chatbot, not what I wanted, which was Nuxt chatbot. No, which was AMP Nuxt chatbot. But now it's a backend that's separate from the front end. So maybe it shouldn't be Nuxt chatbot. AMP Mint chatbot makes more sense to me. Shit. What's the easiest way to do this? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna copy these guys. Wait, this is still GPT chatbot. Close that. Nuxt chatbot. Oh, wow, can't get my thinking straight. I guess because these are at the bottom, maybe? But this guy definitely needs department/amp mint chatbot backend for department chatbot. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, I do also need... No, I don't need the first one. That just actually... That just worked out. Both of these need to have these IDs replaced. But other than that, we're good. I'll save that, come over here, get rid of the IDs. I really gonna do this. Get rid of one of these. Make amp chatbot. Get in there. Get in it. PH repo create. Just gonna create a new repo. And I don't need to do any of the other stuff. I can just take amp nuxt chatbot, copy its package.json, the git ignore, and the amplify folder. Not node modules, don't need the package lock. Gonna need to open amp mint chatbot, add that sucker. We're gonna paste in there. We gotta do git status, do an npmi. Let's see, we're gonna have to get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. One step at a time. I'll be right back. Okay. So now just get rid of that. Can I not? Guess I'll just remove it from the workspace and maybe get rid of it with the Explorer. I don't need that. Wow, so many items. Can't be completed because it's open in another program. Okay, I guess. Oh, I didn't realize this was off screen. More than a day to recycle less than a gigabyte. Okay, and this ant mint right here should have. That's what will eventually be my library. Gotta figure that out. Everybody's happy. We'll bring cursor back open. Yep, that's okay. Let's come in here. Okay. Everything's untracked in here. But I think I have it set up. I'm going to add all and commit it with the message npm create amplify add latest. It ignored that I added all those. Wait, that may have been. No, all these files are untracked. We're fine. Okay. Everybody's happy here. Although I am just going to delete all of this. And we're gonna copy this guy. It's gonna be great. Oh, not that guy, not that guy. Paste in here. Give it a second to gather its bearings. Oh no. This is kind of tied to my Angular project. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to fix something. I can do this. I can do this. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so we define our auth in here. I define my groups. I have a post confirmation trigger, which will add a user, which will allow that to add user to group. That way I have normal users being added to the normal users group. Data has all kinds of stuff in it. I don't have time to go over everything I have here. Basically, application settings, page settings. I have some functions for minifying an image, getting square store information. You can check if I'm streaming on Twitch or if I'm streaming on YouTube. Or not me, but you know, whoever. You can pass in any username and it'll check to see if that user is streaming or not. So I'm going to use that to inject a landing page that has my stream on it if I'm streaming coding with Sam. So that's going to be fun. Default authorization mode. Is set to IAM. What are my options here? API key, identity pool, OIDC, IAM, user pool, lambda. Okay. Yeah, I might actually want that to be user pool, to be honest, but I'm gonna come back to that when I understand it better. This GraphQL folder is generated, so I don't want to touch that. I gotta make sure all this. I'll come back to Mint first. I want to go to my storage settings. Make sure nobody's yelling at me here. I have private and public storage. And on upload, it will automatically minify images. The backend registers everybody. This is where I set public access to the bucket. The public bucket, which is basically just for hosting images, so that, you know, it needs to be public. And I'll check out Mint. So many functions. Just start from the beginning, I guess. Make sure everything's okay. This is why I needed that. So get back to the new site documentation. Just want to make sure. Yeah, we'll do. Just copy that and paste it in there. And that is for the post confirmation auth. So we're not going to need that on the chatbot. We might need the types for AWS Lambda though. Now are we cool? Yes, except environment. This doesn't exist because this isn't an Angular application. Why did I want this in here instead of... I can just grab it from environment variables, so that'll be fine. Just add them to the group. Okay, so we need environment.signup group. In here, that's what we're doing. So come back to the Amplify docs. What am I doing? Environment variables. Search. That's what I wanted. Okay, secrets, branch environment, set environment variables, yes, yes. Access environment variables. You can manage through the Amplify console. You still have to build it into a .env folder. Yeah, I don't think I need that because I have them already. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, so. No, I do need that. I do need that. Take a quick look at .env, but better. From the creator of .env, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. And you can install it with Brew. Okay. I am gonna need this because I can't set the environment variables like on my local machine. So let's get .envx run at .envx/.envx. Yeah. You don't need to save anymore. I should add that to my new site. It's gonna come down here. Gotta remember to do that. So I'll probably make new backend file and put that in there. So I have .envx. which means I'm gonna make a new file, .env. I'm gonna add it to the git ignore. Oh, do I call it .envx now? No, it's just .env. Save that. Do .env .r if there's any other ones. I don't think I'm gonna have other versions of them, and if I did, it wouldn't be. Maybe I should make a stub. .env .template. That feels like a good idea. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that and add new file .env. I can just keep track of what I need. So do I import .nvx? I've now exported member. Can I do this? Yes. AWS. Sure. Environment, but this would be process.env outside of group. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna make users the default, and I need to remember. Oh, right. I need to do. Okay, well, I'm not doing the vault, so. We'll load the environment variables and then use it in here. Very nice. I did install type / AWS Lambda, that's why apparently. And group. I'm just listing the variables right now. Actually, yeah, that default would be users. If it has a default, I'll add the default into here. So everything good in here. Resource. 5 seconds seems too long. 160 seems... I feel like I had to bump this for some reason. Otherwise it would be at 128. Don't need to tell it that the handler's there. We're good. Index just points to the resource. Google. Business sync hours. This doesn't work yet. Oh yeah, wait a minute. What am I doing? I did a weird thing. Let's come into here. This isn't gonna happen. Here, it's gonna happen. In here? I do believe. And then I can, like this one, send environment. That one. Save that, and then how does this handle grabbing it? First off, it imports from the env. That doesn't exist yet. And AI is correct. I want that to be post confirmation. And then I wouldn't need these. Wait. Damn it, wrong place. It'll be okay. We'll get there. Client. Oh, default group. Is default group equals environment.default group. But that doesn't exist yet. We'll make it exist. And we'll get there. But for now, we just do users. I don't need that. Am I the one that's exporting it by default? I don't think I need that. We'll be good. I know, maybe that's bad. For when I'm going to want to put this in a library, I'm not going to be able to get the environment. But that's how I'm passing in secrets. I think I might as well, I think I do need to keep it like this. Okay, so that's good. This guy will pass in the default group environment variable. That will go here. Save that for now. Sign up group default is users. Come up here. Business sync hours. What do we got? More ENV doesn't exist. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, I don't think I'm ready for this. Why isn't reCAPTCHA in Google? Yeah, I really delete that for now. Google index. I'm gonna call that reCAPTCHA. Move that into there. Shit, should have copy pasted. Okay, well, while that's struggling, just go to the streamers. These should be fairly simple. Yep, no errors. No errors. No errors. Storage. Format image has, yeah. Wait, how is the ENV from minify image even in here? Not permitted? Okay. Let's see, env.amplify data GraphQL endpoint. Maybe data distribution. Oh, so it doesn't really, for the variables I'm grabbing, it doesn't really matter which variable I use. Oh, this requires the Mint library. Interesting. And it has the GraphQL, but we're gonna redo that. We'll get back to this. Damn. This is quite annoying to do. But I swear I have to do this every time. There's gotta be a better way. Problem is just that the environment doesn't exist until I've already built the function. Is that it? Yep. Save that. that out. Do that. Save it. Square. So this gets replaced with dot and VX. Process dot, no, no. No. Well, first off, the environment, oh, no, it's the dot envx now. We're good. Okay, so dot env dot square sandbox. Then get the sandbox access token, otherwise get the access token. Process.env.square API version. Just gonna be that. Save it. Go to the handler. Get rid of the env. Really? Do we need types from Square? It doesn't exist. That'll be easy to change back. Let's see. No. You're right. You're right. I don't need these comments. What? I'll just delete that. Why does Square have no exported member client or environment? Wrong version, maybe? Let's see, this is version 40. I was on... 38.2.0, let's try it. Maybe, I mean, they changed the major version, so it must be different. Yep, now we're good. Okay, they probably renamed it. It might be Square Client or something. I'll upgrade eventually. But until then, we're gonna stick with the versions we know and love. Okay, I got my placeholders in here. Check out Square Checkout. Need to get rid of that. Need to get rid of that. That's good enough for now. Oh, right. There, sandbox equals true. Where's sandbox? That's unnecessary. That's unnecessary. This is going to be Square Sandbox, Environment, or Production. And yes, I did not implement this yet. But there's no errors. Square is good. It's gone to reCAPTCHA. We do send in a secret key, so we're gonna have to do the same thing. And that did it. Google is still empty. reCAPTCHA. I want to move into Google, but we got the auth, we got the reCAPTCHA, we got the Square, we got the storage, we got the streamer. Okay, reCAPTCHA is going in Google eventually. So all functions are done. Models. Let's just take a quick. Nobody's mad in the models. Nobody should be mad in the models. These are basic. And just all they import is Amplify, so that's okay. Public access function. Required that. So yes, we're gonna replace it with .envx. And now anywhere there's an environment variable, I can do I'm not sure about these. This is so that I can include all of my clients' graphics on my website, because generally I've made them. And I'm going to want to show them off. This is where we set the cores, rules, patch the resource policy. Okay, we're good. Save that. I'm gonna have to come back and update a shit ton of this stuff. Like, here, let me make a comment here. get correct bars. I've been forgetting to collect which ones I need. Amplify ID, app domain. I know there's a bunch of them. I need to take a quick break. Go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And we're gonna keep going. Okay. I just realized everything I'm putting in here is going to be public information. If it's not, it's going in the secrets, and that's being passed in by the resources somewhere. Not these ones, but it is. So gonna cut this, delete that, don't save it. Gonna close that, don't save it. It's just close saved. Close everything. Okay, this. Wait. Shit. Yeah, unless Amplify is putting a secret in there, there's no reason to hide the .env folder file as long as it's non-sensitive information. just like how I was keeping it earlier in the environments file for the Angular project, but I'm just gonna build this from a .env when I get back to it. So the Amplify ID. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I feel like I want these to be strings. Yes, but that's not currently accurate. This one is my domain. Sign up group is users. Yeah, I kind of feel like I had this in an order I wanted it in anyways. Oh. Recapture site key, which is not a secret. Get out of my face. Domain user group. Don't have to worry about that. If it's undefined, it's going to be false. Hide sign in. Hide sign up. Those are by default going to be false. So I'm going to want these in here, but not now, because I want to sign up for an account. While it's password protected, because I'm going to make the sign up group admins so that I get set as an admin before I set it back to users, so that if anybody else signs up, they're a user. I deleted the Google thing. Actually, I think I want this one at the top. App domain, Amplify ID, sign up group. Recapture site key, square version. Put this at the bottom. Actually, I think this one is at the sign up group. And I think that's all I need from this so far. I will add those eventually. Let's go back to the square. Resource. Because wait, this one I need to add in square sandbox. process.env.square_sandbox. Otherwise, false. Good. What's wrong here? String or false? Ah, yes. Wait. String or backend secret. I see. I see. Can I just make a string around defined? String around defined is unassignable to string or backend secret. Yeah. I don't like that too much. Okay, come back to that. All the models good. Did the storage thing. Did this storage thing. Back end. Everybody happy in here? No. Get rid of the Google Business Sync hours. Because I deleted it. Save that. I want to say I'm going to have to update the data. No, because the sync hours wasn't being called by anyone. So everybody should be happy here. I'm close. Let's see, this doesn't need to be secret. It's environment variables. I keep secrets in secrets that are accessed at runtime. So I am going to commit the .env folder file. Like I've been committing all of these because these are all public information. I mean, semi-public information, not secret information. So close that, close that. Everything feels good about this. Which means I think I can git add all, and we'll call this create build. Now push it. And then I'm gonna go off screen for a tiny bit. So I can launch this new backend. Create a new app. Select the repo. It automatically puts your recent commit on top, so that's good. Oh. Don't create a new surface role, use an existing one for SSR. Go to advanced settings. Add environment variables. Use variables that you do not want to store in your repository, but I already have the .env file. So I don't have anything like environment variables are for variables you don't want to store in your repository. But if I don't want to store it in my repository, then it's going in a secret. So I don't think environment variables are really for anything. Let me check on node versions. Current 20 LTS is 20.18.3. So that's building. I guess while we're waiting for that to fail, I want to go back to do Amplify docs, then to Vue. Existing IAM. Oh no, cognito resources is what I was looking for. Use auth resources without an Amplify backend. You can use existing resources without an Amplify backend by configuring the client library directly. Auth, cognito, you gotta put in the user pool ID, user pool client ID, identity pool ID. So I still need to set all of these things. I just also pass in the user pool ID, user pool client ID, and identity pool ID. I can reference the groups. Cool. It's going to be a little annoying, but it's not going to be very hard, is what I can tell. Let's see, it failed building. Oh, wait. No. TypeScript check failed. Cannot find module business sync hours resource in Google Index. Ah, dumbass. I forgot to handle the Google stuff, so I'm gonna close that. We're gonna come back into here. This is gross. Hide that. Go back to my code. I want amp apartment, amplify, mint, functions. Recaptcha is going into Google. Close that. Come back to cursor. Change this to reCAPTCHA. Okay, and let me see. Let me search for reCAPTCHA. Okay, yeah. So I also need to update this to not include that. Now everybody should be happy. Okay, yeah. Remove reCAPTCHA plus remove Google Business. I'll let that build again. Let's see. Is anybody going to be signing up on this website? Not right now. Yeah, no, I am going to want that. But yeah. Yeah, this might get annoying. Maybe I won't do it. Or maybe I'll wait to do it. Like for now, I could just have... I can figure... Oh. Oh. Huh. That's if I don't want a back end. Const auth equals reference auth. So I'm gonna need these. I'm gonna need that. Now these I might not keep in the repo, but I would put in Amplify's environment variables. Here's the question, would I ever want it to use a development branch? I don't think so, so I think I can just hard code it in here. Yeah. This is gonna be more like it. Would I fail this time? Okay, forgot to clean up a square. Check out. Oh, let's be in here. Yeah. And this, it's gonna get the same as this. Oh. And then also requires .envx. Seems good. I should just run the sandbox now that I have an app ID actually. So I'm gonna copy the new app ID. I need to paste that. In here. And in the package.json. I bet I can just get that from the environment now. I'll remember to do that. Everything should be good here. I'm going to log in real quick. Now I can npm run sandbox. Can I not? Okay. npm run use sandbox. Now this will let me know where all these fantastic bugs are coming from. Okay, I forgot my shortcuts. Come up to this guy. Amplify ts config. Got this. Got that. I don't think I need at root anymore, but this, I don't think I want this. No, I think I do. But root is definitely getting the boot. I'm gonna come into the TS config. Oh. Wait a minute. That's odd, right? No, I guess maybe, yeah, this has always been an array. That's interesting. So I can give it multiple paths for a single. Fine, but I believe I can get rid of that. And let's save that, and now I'm gonna have to rerun the sandbox. What was that? Resolution, check your backend definition for missing, oh yeah. Cannot find package. FRMIS/min imported from. You sure? Okay, so I also had it in my primary TS config. Yeah, I did have AMP mint up here. So give me this. Like really? Why isn't this working though? I set the paths in here. I feel like that should be what's important. These. Honestly, really all I think I need right now is this. If I do that, you okay with that? Huh? Big guy? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, everything seems to be going well in here. These guys, maybe I could do that, but that doesn't even make sense to me. Maybe I just assert it. Do I just assert it? Close. Hmm. Those, but that's not the right uh, naming. That seems fine. And then I just need to define all of these in the environment variables and inject it into the .env. I'll be right back. Looks like it worked. Ish. The functionality doesn't actually work because of all the things I had to comment out. Um, okay. So I have all these defined. These actually are not, they're not going into the .env directly. I'm gonna inject them. I don't think they need to be secrets. Let me just take a, let's have a little chat. Oh, I didn't. Stop. Okay, so publicly accessible in the client-side applications, that's true. Okay, it's all about permissions. So maybe I will. Uh, Ooh. Maybe I will. No clue what I was saying. Oh, keep it in the .env. Yeah, if it's not sensitive information. Then that's a-okay. Let's save that guy. Come back to my website's backend. I need to go through everything again that I messed with earlier. I don't think it's any of this. GraphQL will need to be regenerated. We'll get there. Let's start with all the functions. Okay, so this exists now. That equals env.default group, which has a backup of users. Good. This is default group. Happy about all that.
Use this .env now. Default group, no, I renamed that. Right? It's app. Should be app sign up group, I think. Sign up group. Add sign up group. Let's see, app sign up group. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Like, I can't undo it, so. Just want this to be the same. Save that. Now it goes to app sign up group, which actually exists. Google reCAPTCHA verify the handler. We'll get that restored. This will be env.reCAPTCHA secret key. Oh, it's already over there. So replace that. And that should be everything I need. Maybe I should make the score set with an environment variable. But for now, it's just hard coded. You gotta get above 50. Check square, checkout is just a stub anyway, so. Wait. Yeah. Square sandbox process. Square sandbox. So if I set that to true, otherwise it's false. It has to be exactly true. Question mark dot to lowercase. Make it case insensitive. Okay, well that's just a stub for now anyways, so feel pretty good about that and that. Let's check out this guy. I could to lowercase it in here, but I feel like it's better out here. Bring the environment back. Nobody's mad. This was already good. Check out the big file. I don't think I needed to change anything in here. Did I even check it out though? Woo! 500 lines of square information. Default group doesn't exist. I forgot to change this to sign up group, and honestly I want this to be sign up group. Sign up group. Much better. On the square. Did I change this? Why did I change this? I don't know. Looks fine to me. Oh, maybe the export default. I don't think I need that. You might yell at me. Square catalog is fine. Storage. Minify image. Handler. Environment.tidypng key. Bring the environment back. And we're good here. This is... Oh, well, I guess it does do it, but I've never called that function, to be honest. This just has the secret tinypng key. On upload, gets the environment back. Yeah, that. And that should be good. That should be good. Doesn't use any. Oh. This one's always fun. Amplify data graph queue, Allen point, AWS region. ENB. Use access key ID. Can I'm pretty sure I can get env.amplify. No, it's just these four. Huh. I think I can get the Amplify ID, but if not, that's what it is. Save that. Since I just commented these ones out, I think this is all good. I think we're good. I don't think I had to update these. Yeah, they don't import anything. Models were fine. Public access, maybe? No. I got app domain. Okay. Got my private storage and my public storage. I didn't have to do anything there. The back end. I removed the access for the Google stuff I was working on. I'm not sure these are necessary now. Okay, so everything seems to be working here. I'm gonna have to connect a front-end application to it. I'll start with Angular, because I can get that going. Yo, welcome back, Nayate. This time, now that I have the Nuxt libraries filled out, I am working on an AWS Amplify backend. Amplify is like, it's code as infrastructure, or infrastructure as code, one of those. Basically, you create an Amplify folder, and then you define your auth, what your auth resource looks like, what your data types are, any storage needs, like you can get S3 buckets, and you just create a TypeScript file and define the properties of it, and then it automatically disperses all of the backend resources you need for the code, and it's really nice. So I'm basically just taking one I've already made and rebuilding it. Once I have that done, I'm going to create a second backend that references this one's auth resource, so that I can use one account to sign into both backends. And once that's done, I'm gonna make a ChatGPT wrapper, like basically just ChatGPT put on my website. And then I'll be done, finally. It's already 1 o'clock. This stuff takes long sometimes. So I think now that this built, and I think I've updated everything. Gotta add because of the untracked files. And this will be re-added environment. I will push that, and I mean, it built here, so it should build out in the ether. Although it probably won't, because I need to set its secrets. So I'm gonna do that now. It's not gonna be very interesting. Yeah. Let's see, let's rerun the sandbox so that I can set all my secrets in there as well. And I don't need to do that off screen because it's not gonna output what I paste into the terminal. So we're gonna split the terminal. And whenever this sandbox is up and running, I will set my secrets. Looks like it's up and running. So the command to set a secret in Amplify is npx, oh geez, clear, npx ampx. You get from less specific to more specific. You're using npx to run it. You're running ampx. You're updating the sandbox. You're updating the sandbox's secret. And I want to set it. That's how you build that. And then you put the secret name next, but first I need to do -- profile app art mints, because that's gonna use single sign-on identity that I've already signed in with. Yes, and then I enter the name of the secret, which is gonna be OpenAI key. Hit enter. And it says enter secret value, input is masked. So I right click, you saw it flash for a second, and I hit enter. Created version 1 of OpenAI key. Let's figure out what else I need. Yeah, let's make reCAPTCHA secret key, since I already have the public one. Now I can just press up to get back here, delete that, and make reCAPTCHA secret key. I forget if I copied it or not. Recopy it, paste it, enter it. Now I need to set it in the live version. Good. Come back. Any other secrets I need? Yes. This one will be the square access token. Paste it in there. Paste it in here. I think there's another one. Yeah. I will add my tiny PNG key. Paste it in there. I think that's all I need for when it comes to back-end secrets. Eventually I'll probably move the GitHub packages token into here whenever I have a library made out of the Amplify stuff. but I'm not exactly sure. I don't think you're necessarily supposed to build amplified libraries. So this should work just fine. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Be right back. All right, actually, I need to take a shower, so I'll be back in like 15 minutes. And I've realized that I don't need to do the auth stuff because the website is password protected. So I don't need to worry about people logging in to use it. So I'm just going to make it. I'm not going to worry about the auth. We're just going to make the Lambda functions, make the API, call the API, and call it a day. So, quick break.